SQL is powerful, but most people only use it to select and count. Wanna feel it like a data wizard? Today, I will show you how to rank sales people, track performance over time, all with just one table. And few mind-blowing SQL function, call it window function. Forget subquery, forget complicated joins. We are about to make SQL magical and practical. Let's start by going to SQL Server, which we're gonna work inside it. First, let's create our database and table, super clean and realistic. For the time being, we will go to the new query, and from here I prepared the script. First, we're gonna go and create a database, call it Sales Analytic Database. I will highlight this one and then click execute. After that, we're gonna use this database by highlighting this line, or instead of that, directly we're gonna go to this drop down, and from here you can search for Sales Analytic Database. Third step, it's gonna be super easy. We will just go and create the table which we're gonna store monthly sales for each rep across region. We are gonna use this small but mightily. This table gonna teach everything which we would like to discover throughout this video, starting from rank, leg, row number, partition by, and much more. So I will just go and highlight this table and hit on execute. Next step, we will go and insert sample data. So here, let's have more space and paste out this just straightforward some sample data. I'm gonna go and highlight all of them just like that, and from execute we can find here the result is 12 row affected. Then to make sure that everything is fine, from here on the left we're gonna click on refresh, and again on database we can find our database here, Sales Analytic Database. Let's open it and go to table folder, and from here we can find our sales data. Right click and just choose edit to 200 row, and from here will pop up for you the complete data. Alright, here we can find we have 12 of sales representative starting from Alice, but as you can see Alice is repeated like 3 times, Diana is like 3 times again, and Charlie, and it's like that. Alright, so if you are managing a sales team, what's the first question you ask? Definitely, yes, who is selling the most? This is gonna be the direct question. Let's find out right now using nothing but raw SQL power. We are going to rank every sales representative by how much revenue they have brought in. Total, check this out. That's easy, man. We're gonna go to a new query, and very straightforward, we're gonna write select statement from and group by. We're gonna first of all drag and drop the sales data, and here we're gonna group by definitely the representative name, because this guy gonna be repeated like 3 times, so I would like to have only one shot from this guy. And for the select, the first column I would like to drag here gonna be representative name. After that, the idea here, I would like to make summation for his revenue. That's why I'm gonna speed it up here. I would like to have the summation for the revenue, and let's give it a name, just like we can call it a total revenue. But listen, if you're gonna just like hit on execute right now, it will give you Alice with this total revenue, Pop with that one, Charlie with that one, and Diana with that one. Yeah, that's it. We are here try to sum up revenue for each representative name. But what do you think if we gonna use rank to assign a rank? Who gonna be the highest revenue get number 1? The next gonna get number 2. It's very straightforward. All you have to do just like add that line. That line gonna use rank function over, and here just like very straightforward order by, and you're gonna give it any name. Okay, that's it. And if we're gonna execute here, we will have a third column under this name, which we call it sales rank. But if two people tie, they share the same rank. That's why it might skip a number. Just like the Olympic, if two people tie for the second place, the next person comes in fourth, not third. That's right. Here is one of the most powerful reporting patterns in SQL. You are not just listing data, you are ranking it. You are analyzing the performance, and you are building leaderboard ready inside in one go. Here we have a pro tip. Always double check your order by. If you forget it or you use the wrong column, your rank will go full chaos. Wanna try something fun? Try to replace rank with a row number, and then we're gonna try dense rank. What's the difference? Okay, now we know how to rank by total revenue for each sales representative. But what happens when two people tie? Do we skip number? Do we stack everyone back to back, or give them a unique ID no matter what? Let's break this down like we are building a leaderboard for a game. Rank, traditional competition style. If two sales representatives have the same revenue, they share a same rank. But the next one gets skipped. So it's like two people tie for the second place. The next one is gonna be fourth. Welcome to the Olympic. But here with dense rank, let me first execute this query. Here with dense rank, which is gonna come in the second column, it's like, okay, we tied, but no one feeling hurt. You are next in line, no gap. Okay, and the third one, which is gonna be row number, just give everyone a unique number, no matter what. It's like the everyone get a badge method. No ties, no gap, just like row 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. These differences may look tiny for now, but in reporting, they make a huge impact. And here, there are a common mistake. Don't just swap these functions randomly. Try to answer different business questions. Know what your report needs and choose wisely. Alright, imagine this. You are the sales director for a massive company. You don't want just overall top performer. You want the top 3 sales representative in every region. East, West, North, South, each with their own mini leaderboard. You could do this with nested query, temporary table, or whatever, a lot of pain. Or you can do it like SQL expert using partition by. Here is the official definition, which is gonna divide your result into distinct group. And that's exactly what we want. Let's again switch to SQL. Here's what is gonna happen. As you can see, we are partitioning based on each and every region. First, we used CTE. Don't panic, it's just a temporary table. We can use it in the next step. Inside it, we apply the rank function, but this time with a twist, partition by, as you can see, with the region. This is gonna tell SQL, hey, break the data into a separate packet by region and restart the ranking from 1 inside each and every group. So here we have the first group, we have it 1, 2, 3, and the second group we're gonna restart again 1, 2, 3. Each region right now has its own personal leaderboard. As you can see, Alice might be number 1 in East, and Charlie gonna be number 1 in West, as you can see. Okay, it was simple, clean, powerful. Don't confuse partition by with group by. Group by collapse the rows. Partition by keep them but analyzes them in groups. Now, let's bring the heat with one of the coolest and most underrated function SQL, lag. If you're gonna ask each and everyone, they know nothing about it. We are about to teach people how to compare a row to the previous one, like time travel for tables. Here, let's do something. Imagine if your SQL query could look back in time and say, hey, what did sales representative earn last month? This is how we build month over month comparison, growth charts, and trends report in dashboard. And the tool to make it happen, one word. It's called lag function. Access data from previous rows in the result set. Let's say Alice has a revenue in January, February, and March. With lag function, we can pick back one row for Alice and see how much they made last month. Let's get back to SQL with lag function. And here is it, what's happening. We are partition by representative name. And that gonna group the data per representative. Then we're gonna order by month date to ensure the rows are in time order. And the result of all of this gonna be passed to lag function to ensure the rows are in time order. And then we are using lag revenue, which is gonna fetch the value from the previous month for each sales representative. And by end, we're gonna subtract. But why we're gonna subtract it? Yes, we subtract it to get the change in the revenue. It's like magic. And as you can see here, we have 1st of January in 2024 null, and gonna start to have, month over month change 2000 and etc. I think this kind of magic, this where inside are born. You can now see who's improving month over month, who is declining, and who's been stuck at the same revenue. And here I'm gonna give you a warning. If you don't use order by month date, SQL will not know what previous means. And if your data has gaps, like someone skipped a month, lag will just show a null. Let's wrap up the window function file storm with one of the most powerful dashboard ready function in all of SQL. Okay, imagine this. You are building a Power BI dashboard. Your manager wants to see how revenue is growing month by month. They don't want one value per row. They want a running total, so they can literally watch the number stack over time. And no, you don't need Excel or pivot table for that. You need just one SQL, sum and over. Basically, if you can understand how to use them, it's gonna make your life super easy. So let's switch back to SQL and build together a region-based cumulative revenue report and make our data come to life. So here what's happening, we are using partition by region. So each region gets its own running total. And we have order by month date. We are stacking the revenue, and then we're gonna use rows between unbounded preceding and the current row. That's a fancy SQL for start at the beginning and keep adding until now. So instead of just seeing January 12,000, February 14, March gonna be 13, now you're gonna see January will be 12 and February gonna be 26, March gonna be 39, boom. This is your KPI line chart in SQL format. Common mistake, if you forgot to use order by month, you will get a meaningless mess. Window function always care about the sequence, so always sort your timeline. Yo, if you made it this far, you are not just learning SQL, you are becoming a dangerous with data. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and keep your question in the comments below. If this video helped you finally understand window function, smash the like, hit subscribe and drop a comment with the next video SQL concept.